Some of the most dangerous days on the roadways here in the US are between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day, and it's all due to drunk drivers. Our next guests are here to remind you, your loved ones, and everyone else of the importance of a designated driver. Please welcome Jason Frazier from Mothers Against Drunk Driving, along with Monique Valerie. She lost a loved one to drunk driving. Great to have both of you with us. I want to start with you, Jason. This is the third year in a row. Waymo has partnered with MADD for a campaign called Tie One On for Safety. Talk a little bit more about MADD and what this campaign is.
Thank you so much for having us. And yeah, it's very exciting. You just mentioned it. Waymo has, for the third year, supported us in this campaign. It's a very, very crucial campaign. As you mentioned in the beginning, the holiday season, it is the deadliest time of year. So when we actually look at it, we look at it as Thanksgiving Eve to New Year's Day. We see a huge spike in numbers. And we all know because people have the parties, Thanksgiving dinner, and a lot of times there's going to be alcohol involved with that. And unfortunately, there's very, very bad decisions being made by people. Just to give you an idea, in 2018 alone across the country, there was over 1,000 people killed during this time frame, and that accounted for 29% of traffic fatalities just during this time period. So Tie One On for Safety for us, it's our 40th anniversary. It's something that allows us to get out there during this time period and just spread that message of having a designated driver, making safe decisions, and enjoying the holidays instead of having the ultimate sacrifice and over a poor decision. And we're really, really proud to partner with Waymo to get that message out there for safety.
Absolutely, a very powerful campaign. And Monique, 5 years ago, tragedy hit your family. What happened?
Yeah, so in July of 2015, my 28-year-old sister-in-law, Shayla Velarde, along with two of her friends and her friend's unborn child were taken from us by a drunk driver. And to say it's been devastating is really an understatement. There's no worse feeling than getting a knock in the middle of the night to be told that your loved one isn't coming home. And as a parent, it was even more haunting to have to wake up my sons to tell them that their aunt had been killed by a drunk driver. Someone else's choice has greatly affected my family and just way too many other families. But over the 5 years, I certainly couldn't say we wouldn't have made it without MADD. Their tireless support for us through the court system. And trying to navigate something that you just never want to be a part of. Their advocates have just been tremendous, and we know that somebody's choice. There's so many different options, and it doesn't need to happen.
And Waymo is a big part of that choice and that option. And Jason, share for us how Waymo is getting involved.
Yeah, Waymo's been incredible. And a lot of people, they hear that name and they're like, what is a Waymo? That's what I hear a lot of the time. And it's autonomous vehicle technology. So those vehicles you see driving around, sometimes with a driver, sometimes without, and the computer is controlling them. We're excited on November 19th. We actually do our national kickoff for the TOOFS campaign, and Waymo is a huge part of that. They are putting, our campaign has red ribbons that say designated driver on there. And that's simply to remind people when they're driving and go, oh, what's that about? Oh, it's the designated driver, and make those decisions ahead of time. And you're going to see those all over Waymo's vehicles. So they're just slapping them on all their vehicles. They have 900 vehicles in the Chandler area. And they're also going to be in California and all kinds of different locations. So they're really, really supporting us. And it's just, it goes hand in hand. What better designated driver is there than one that will not drink? And that's their vehicles.
Absolutely. Make a plan, save a life. I love it. Thank you both for being with us. Continued prayers to you, Monique, and your family. Let's give you some information. If you want to learn more about the Tie One On for Safety campaign and how you can get involved, there are lots of resources on their website, madd.org/TOOFS.